what we're going to do, we're going to clean the garage a bit. Just so we're ready for tomorrow. I might polish up the bike a bit more, stuff like that, right? So, as you can see, it's chaos in here, but I think I'll just row the bikes up. The windows are still down on that car out there, and in case it rains, I probably want to get that inside. Maybe? I'm weighing that up. I'm thinking about it. But I just want to get the tools away and stuff, guys. Have a bit of a reset. Yeah, I suppose I'll get a pole up. Just takes up space on the screen is all. Yeah, we'll get a pole up in the corner. There we go. How about that? Oh, alright. Did that work? It did. It did. Alright. We're good. We are good. Just getting started, guys. I have a clean up of the garage and stuff. So I'm ready for tomorrow. A couple of days just working on cars and that. So a little bit of a reshuffle. How's everybody going? Hit the like and subscribe and all that if you wish to. It's a bit of a body double stream, but yeah. I'm making more of a mess than I'm cleaning already. Why is this plate so unhappy with me? Upset. I need a charge cable over here. Just these little cleanups really help. He says as he continues to make more mess. Now these cleanups are all from like James Clear Atomic Habits, right? As you're preparing for the starting line. So it's just about, there's nothing worse than coming in here with a big job in mind of fixing a car or a motorbike and you can't find the tools anywhere, right? I think we're gonna have to move because of the lighting and stuff, eh? Hang on. I'm trying my best, Chad. I'm trying my best. Let's go. Where are we gonna go? This bike doesn't. How's everybody going? How are we all? We're just getting started. Yeah, we're just going to tinker away in the shed, so if anybody wants to have some dishes to do or whatever, feel free to join in. Otherwise, hang out, talk about cars, bikes, whatever. It's all chill here, no trolls, no dramas, alright, just good fun, alright. How's everybody going? Who we got in here today? Hey, Nikolai, great to see you. Mason, great to see you again, brother. Hope you're well, man. Hope you're well. Yeah, the 1400. I blew up the motor on, so I'm just fixing up this 1200 at the moment. Yeah, I'm just going to try and make a bit more room. And put some tools away in there, right? Get things tidier. What else is going on? I ordered the gaskets for that today for the valve cover and stuff. So it runs. So now I've confirmed it runs. Just all the other stuff. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's right. I was going to put subscriber only chat on. Try to keep the trash out if we can. I'll just put it to a minute. Just alleviates a bit of the problem. Yeah, join in if you want, guys. But yeah, I'm just having a clean up in that, right? There's always this mess everywhere. You work on stuff, you make mess all over the place. I'll just close this garage door down. It's getting into winter, so. As you can see, there's tools and crap everywhere. Where's my broom gone? I'm spinning in circles already. Yeah, you are, that's right. Yeah, awesome, bro. I appreciate it. But yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, the 1400 blew up its motor completely, so that kind of sucks, but at the same time, it is what it is, right? That's life. Things don't always go to plan, Not feeling the best today, but that's alright. Just get a bit of clean up going on. Probably fit the 1400 a bit further over, eh? Oh, I don't know. You know what, I'll put the concrete. Oh, I've got to remember, I've got to keep moving the camera for all this stuff, guys. Sorry, I'm getting better at moving the camera. Yeah, if you've got some chores or something to do, you know. If you're putting off doing your dishes, you can watch me lug bags of concrete, I guess. It's always something to do, right? Who else have we got out there? It says there's 10 people here. Do say hello. Don't be a stranger. Anyway, I'm just going to keep on at it, guys. I do check the chat. If you want to drop a message, I will read it. Just having a bit of a clean up. That's all. I should put that for now. It's a dangerous statement when you're cleaning stuff. It's, oh, I'll put it here for now. I'll just put this here for now. It's always a dangerous way to go about it. Alright, move. Get a big heavy thing. There we go. That's a bit better. Before I put the side cover back on the ZX14, eh? Got all these bits and pieces off the ZX14 here. Hang on. So we'll I don't want to lose all the stuff with the ZX14, so I put it. Do I put it all back together right now? Could be a good idea. Right, let's just put. I won't be lazy, you see. Then I won't make future problems for myself. Oh, it's the other side. What am I doing? I'm having a brain moment, guys. So let's make sure all the stuff is back on it. So it's the battery tray. Because we took the battery for the other bike, right? I'm very good at this whole flipping the camera around thing. I'm getting better. Why is that so bad at lining up? There we go. Then I'm not going to lose pieces of it, right? Well, it's cold in the garage, so you start working on some stuff, then you warm up pretty quick, I guess. Oh, that's nice, mate. Got a few votes on the poll there, that's good. Appreciate it. I'm just chilling in the garage tonight, try and get some stuff done, as always. You lost your job. That's no good, mate. You doing alright? Let me know what's going on there, bud. I can help you if I can. All about motivating people, bro. That's why I do this. It's about trying to inspire, motivate, help people. So what's going on, dude? Talk to me about it. I will read it. I will check it. You know, when you start out in car workshops and stuff, right? You know, you sweep the floors and you work your way up. When you do it all yourself, you're always the floor sweeper, forever. I'm forever a floor sweeper, man. I'm alright, just don't know what to do next. What does your heart tell you, bro? What does your soul tell you? What's calling to you that you're afraid to do, that you feel would actually fulfill you, but you don't know how to do it yet, and you need more, and you're hesitant? What's that thing? What's that dream? We usually establish that in childhood, to be honest. You know, we yearn for the old hobbies and stuff. So maybe there's something you can turn there. You know. It was a good place to start looking, right? But I feel, yeah, I don't think any of us out here really fully know, you know. We all feel that way with life, right? That it's, you're never quite sure if you're taking the right path, you know. We're always our own biggest critic. You know, we always doubt ourselves the most, you know. It's just how it is. So. Hey, Joseph Solar, how are you, brother? Good evening, John. Great to see you, bud. How are you? Just having a bit of a clean-up time at the moment, guys. Put the tools away, all that, reset everything. Yeah, Sean, don't go tell that secret I mentioned earlier, Sean. We'll keep that one. We'll keep that one. I just told the story among dear close friends. Did you do a stream today? When did you do that Bugatti stream, Sean? Where you had the Bugatti in the thumbnail, or at the bottom of the stream? Was that yesterday? I think I watched like a fraction of it, whenever that was. I watched some of that today on replay. Did you be a good driver, Sean? Sean streams, Sean of the Bread there streams video games, like old PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 driving games mostly. It's 2 hours, like midday Aussie time. Okay, cool. That would be about 10 in the morning my time. Yeah, mate. Hey, Mandy. Great to see you, Mandy. Want to travel, but money is a problem. Everything always feels temporary. Don't want to get deep. You can get as deep as you want on the topic, man. I love it. You go as deep as you like, mate, and we'll talk about it. Works for me, man. This is the joys, you know. It's shed time, mate. Shed time. We can shed the shit. Interest mode 5 at the moment. Oh, yep. Nice, man. But yeah, biblical. It's you know, if you want to travel, you can go do that for a while. You can always make money on the road, bro. As long as you can get yourself a vehicle and get out there, you'll find farmers who are out working on a fence or something. You'll find that there's some seasonal fruit being picked or something somewhere, right? You know, that is always an option. It's like a lot of the jobs are going to go to AI and stuff anyway, apart from labour work and that, you know. I tell you what, there's one thing I've seen that's cool is that people doing power washing of houses and businesses, skyscrapers and everything, and they're doing it with drones. That's taking off at the moment. Rather than water blast power washing your house, right? They put it on a drone and just fly it up and down the building to wash all the windows and stuff. So you get to have the VR goggles on and fly a drone all day. Some of them just kind of stand back and look at it. I thought that was pretty cool. A few places starting to get stuff like that set up, you know. But, you know, there's always money and independence and sort of lawn mowing and stuff, all that kind of thing. Just literally doing weeds, all that kind of thing. Then you employ other people. You can grow something that way. It's like, how do you solve a problem? What do people not want to do? What problems do people have they will pay for, right? Like number one is lawn mowing, gardening, the stuff around the house they get behind, right? And the wife's whining it and go, you need to get this done, blah, 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 whatever, right? You can solve that problem for a little bit of money. Either the husband will pay you or the wife will get sick of it and pay you, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's all about solving people's problems. But you can travel and do something, man. Go travelling, take a lawnmower and a weed eater with you, bro. You'll find enough lawns to mow on the road, stopping off, going, hey, I'll mow your lawn for you. You know, I'll give me dinner tonight or something. You know, there's always ways to travel, man. Just make it work. Like anything in life, right? You go into it not knowing, and then you make it work, right? Like I didn't know how to build this garage, but I didn't really have a choice, so I built this garage. You know, figured it out. You know, put up a 6-car garage myself. So you know, you can do anything, right? You just have to aim at it. Achievable, but still very competitive. Yeah, competitive for sure. Yeah. Oh, it's just an example, actually. Like there's always work around. Like if you go traveling, I know people that have gone traveling in a van around New Zealand. They got sick of their job that wasn't taking them anywhere, and they just went like, all I'm doing is paying rent and food and stuff. You know, I don't have any leisure money from my job, so they left the job and just live on the road. You know, and just do way less work. You know, helping people out in small towns and stuff. And you go past some farmer, looks like he needs a hand. You go, oh, you got a bit of work here or there for the next couple of days. You know. You can usually get by pretty well. Friends of the road, bubs. Friends of the road. I know it just seems like I'm kind of sweeping for the sake of it in a way, but it's therapeutic, man. That's why I like my shed time, right? I'm getting joy in my shed time again. You know, the tidier it is in here, the more organised I am, the more I get work done and stuff, right? How many votes we got there? 8 votes. If you like hanging out here, guys, do make sure you subscribe. The last couple of streams, doing all this stuff, I've got 1 sub a stream. Out of like 600-700 viewers, we get like 1 sub at the moment, which is a bit different to like the 35 we were getting. But that's when I was more sitting right in front of the camera doing the chat streams about self-improvement and stuff, right? Whereas I want to make sure I keep getting work done, but I want to still serve you guys as well. So yeah, man cave time, shed time. Yes, you like shed time. Now that we're men, we can do anything. Now that we're men, you know. Also, the algorithm's going to take a while to figure out, like, who to actually show my account stuff to and all that. So, as always, I still like having the talks about ADHD, motivation, discipline, all that, right? Because that's my battle. That's what I'm here to talk about, really. Yeah, just spending some time down here. Yeah, sub per stream. Yeah. Well, yeah. Hey, one's better than none. But yeah, I typically wake up. I gain in the last 3 days of streaming. I gained two subs. Then overnight, the sub people just unsub you, right, when you're not streaming. So I've lost like 10 in the last couple of days. I don't know. I ain't done nothing. I'm a lovely fellow. Maybe it was some of the trolls I banned or subscribed. Because I just got sick of all that, right? I just don't have the tolerance for it. Like I could tolerate it, but I think it just wrecks the chat for everyone. It's nice to be a bit more positive. Good morning, username. How are you? You're doing great, says Mandy. Doesn't matter. This channel's awesome. 1 subscribe. Yeah, thank you, Mandy. How are you getting on with your stuff, Mandy? How's things going, mate? Yeah, I mean, the channel wasn't helping me get tasks done when I was just sitting in front of the camera talking the whole time. So definitely, like, doing it this way means I get a lot more done. But I also notice there's a lot less chat and stuff. So it's a hard one, but it's as I say, you know, you find that balance over time with what works, what doesn't work for you, right? You learn by doing. So, you know, I'm trying my best. I try my best. Should I tell you all a secret? I'll tell you all a secret. I wasn't going to tell any of you lot. All right? I wasn't going to tell any of you, but I'll tell you a secret. It's my birthday. 39 today. So, there you go. But it's just a thing. It's just a thing. It's just a thing. All right. Work to be done. Much appreciated, guys. Much appreciated. Yeah. Ain't no rest for the wicked, as they say, right? Ain't no rest for the wicked. Yeah, thank you guys. I do appreciate it. I wasn't gonna mention it on here, you know, the women. I don't know, whatever. You want to see the rest of my life on YouTube, doesn't matter what my birthday is. I'm old, Greg. Yeah, I'm being lazy. I'm already just putting these straight on the bench. Make sure we're looking a bit sort of more away. I'm gonna need a lot. I don't think I'll clean the benches too much. You know, we're gonna just getting the tools away is more important. Just so when I go to the drawer, they're actually there, right? That's looking good. I'm a good and kind man. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, I'm just myself, mate. I'm just myself. You know, as you can see, I've got a assortment of tools on the floor there. I'm going to put this bottle of polish right by the bike. Right, that's going to make me check your charger connection. It's connected. What are you talking about? I've got to be careful when I flip this over. Or somehow when I go to flip the camera, If anybody, any streamer knows, anybody around, whatever, when I go flip the camera, if I bump next to it or something, it keeps taking me out of the stream to like the YouTube app. And then I have to try and resume stream, and sometimes it doesn't work, and I have to restart the stream. And I don't know how I'm doing it. Maybe I'm swiping a sidebar or something. I'm not sure. Birthdays are a strange time for some. I usually get a bit low. Yeah, for sure. Like me, usually I'd be a bit low on my birthdays and that for sure. I think it's an expectation thing as well. Like, you know, the texts are going to come in from everyone and you're feeling a bit off and that, right? And it's kind of like, oh, it's all a bit much sometimes. But yeah, I'll put the polish by the bike, and that'll sort of give me a little something to look forward to as I clean all this stuff up, right? We can do a bit of motorbike polishing towards the end of the stream. How about that? Hey? Wax on, wax off. You make this YouTube thing better for me as a creator. Good to have brothers to stand alongside. Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. I think at first, yeah, I definitely got associated with some other creators that I ended up finding out to be, quite toxic in that. But yeah, it's good to have like-minded people such as yourself around, Sean, other creators, man. There's definitely some good people around. There's a lot of grifters too, but it's all good. Like, we're carving out our own little spot on the internet, right? So here we go. Yes. It's a nice way to spend my birthday, you know. Susie was like, oh, do you want to go out for dinner? Do you want this or that? I'm like, oh, well, maybe we'll go out for some takeaways or something later. I don't know. Not too bothered, right? To me, it's just, I think if anybody deserves a happy birthday, I think it's probably my mother. She's the one who went through it. I kind of really didn't have much to do with the process. So, well, I don't know. Somebody has given me a gift of some alcohol, though. A family member stopped by and gave me some alcohol, which I've like given up. Like, occasionally I'll have a beer or something, right? Like once a month or two, like one drink. And I told them for the last couple of years, like, do not buy me alcohol for my birthday, because like if you buy too much, I can't control myself with it. And just a little bit this once won't hurt. It's like, well, yeah, it's great and all until I drink tonight, and then tomorrow I'm out buying a 40 ounce. So that was probably the biggest damper of my day, to be honest. Of my birthday was sort of somebody not listening to that, but that's all right. And then I feel bad, like sort of almost like rejecting it, like rather than just going, oh, thanks. I was like, dude, like I've told you like 3 years in a row, like trying to stay away from the alcohol, But I think I'll have a couple tonight and chill and just be very careful with it, all right? It's the best I can do. I don't want to totally reject the gift, What it do? Happy birthday. Thank you, T-Mac. Thank you, bro. Yeah. Well, I wasn't going to mention on here, but yeah, whatever. Yeah. It's just another day, really, right? It's like Christmas and stuff to me. It's all kind of just another day. I try not to get hung up on it. I don't want to be like a bridezilla or a princess complex over it, right? Happy birthday. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Oh, we're getting all the happy birthdays coming in now. Thank you, guys. Just keep to yourself and the family when drinking. When drinking. Happy birthday, dude. Oh yeah. It's not really like it's not like I have too much of like a problem with drinking with it. It's just like that's why like I'll only have one beer when I'm out or something, because I did have problems with alcohol, right? So I'm very hesitant to, somebody gives me a box of it's a 6 or 8 can box of Coca-Cola and whiskey, and I'm not sure if I should drink it, right? I just have to control myself. Just have to have some discipline and make sure I don't overdo it. That's all. Because I just know how much damage it was doing to my life, and if I get back into, because drinking with ADHD really shuts down that overthinking and all that noise in the head, which is why I used it, to numb out. But it's dangerous territory, right? Yeah. Yeah, having a nice dinner sounds great. I mean, it's a bit later here. So Susie was going to get today off work, and I said, oh, you don't need to do that for my birthday, She couldn't get the time off anyway, but yeah, we might go out and get some takeaway or something a bit later. Might be a bit late by the time she finishes work. That's all right. We've got some chicken nuggets for my birthday in the fridge there. I've got a candle that we put on the dog's cake. It's got a number 2 on it. So I can blow out a candle with a number 2 on it. That was for the puppy's 2nd birthday. That'll make me feel a lot younger. What if I just blow out a candle that says 2 on it that the puppy used off a chicken nugget? That could be a good little birthday thing for me, couldn't it? Beats it saying 39. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Oh, I see you've played Knifey Spoony before. Welcome in, mate. How are you? Good Simpsons episode, that the one where Bart calls America. That's right. He calls America. Oh, what way does the toilet spin? Oh, hang on, I'll go check with the neighbours. You missed the 2000s. We're bringing them back, Sean. We're bringing it back, man. Between your retro gaming streams and the chill vibe here, man. We're keeping that early 2000s. We're eliminating the brain rot and the trolls, and we're just hanging out, man. So I'm just having a bit of a clean up. Yeah, as I say, it is my birthday, but I always work on my birthdays, right? I used to take a break with it and be like, oh, I need to this or that or whatever. Do make sure you subscribe, guys. If you like hanging out here, I am quite a new channel. I don't ask too often, so if you want to, drop a like and a sub, I would appreciate it. It doesn't cost you nothing. Come back, jump in the chat and all that, hang out, meet the people here. And I kind of do these ones as like a live body double stream, right? Like sometimes I work on car. Some people like watching just the car stuff. Some people like we just talk about self-improvement, ADHD, depression, or we do a bit of everything, really. What bikes have I got? I've got these three here at the moment. So we got hang on, I'll just hang on. My hands are full. I'll just take this off charge as well. Hang on. Now I've got to make sure I don't hit the wrong button or I accidentally close the stream all the damn time. So that's the ZX14. I've just blown the motor in that one. So this is the old model. This is the ZZR 1200. And that is the one that replaced it. But I've wrecked the motor in that. So that's a ZZR 1400 or a ZX14. Depends on the region. This is a Honda VTR 250. This is Susie's bike, my partner. So she's learning to learn on this. She's learning on this little V-twin 250 Honda. As you can see, she's learning the hard way. That's all right. But yeah, we've just been getting this 1200 going again. Got lots of project cars and stuff. This is what I stream, is just working in the garage and hanging out and self-improvement chats, all that kind of thing, right? So good time you're glad to grow up in. Yeah, for sure, man. Definitely the early 2000s, man. We're a different vibe, a different time for sure, dude. I definitely agree with you. But yeah, I'm not in no rush or anything, guys. I'm just plodding along tonight. The birthday boy's allowed to plod along for an evening, right? 1200 and a 1400. So the blue one's a 1400 and the black one is the 1200. Sorry. I'm allergic to the air in here. So I'm just going to get a couple of things done here, guys, as always. Just as I say, we're trying to do a bit of a body double stream, but I will always chat, so do chat away and I'll read them as I go. In between. So I've got all the tools out from getting that bike running and stuff and pulling the engine out of that car, so we'll just have a little tidy up right before I'm like trying to work on stuff, because otherwise I got to work on stuff in a couple of days and all the drawers, every time I go to them it's like, well, I can't find anything. So it's nice to be a bit more organised. James Clear talks about it in Atomic Habits, right? They call it preparing for the starting line. So it's like if you've got to get something done the next day, like it's like my mechanic overalls I will hang up in front of me when I get out of bed. So when I get out of bed, they're right in front of me, and then I get up and I put them on, right? Then I'm in like mechanic mode. It's like wearing the suit, You take on an identity by what you wear, right? How you carry yourself, So if I put if I'm not doing enough garage work, I will hang up the overalls right by the bed and I will make a task list, and it's like what I put on in the morning is my overalls, right? And then it's like, okay, well, I'm halfway there. Then you put on the work boots and, you're out the door. So that is a big challenge with sort of working for yourself from home. Is this like, I used to slave myself away in jobs for minimum wage. Yes, boss, 3 bags full, boss, try and be a star employee, but I've hated not showing up for myself in that way, So I'm getting better at it. Hello. Yeah, you've been in tidy up time and need to do something similar. Yep, that's why I do them, mate, to try motivate and inspire. Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. G'day Daniel, great to see you again, bud. How are you? How are you? Yeah, we're just flowing along, having a bit of garage clean up, hanging out, the usual. So yeah, putting tools away. All the fun, this is the thing is life is 90% suffering, 10% reward, right? So how much time do I spend building cars, motorbikes, fixing them, it does pay off, but you've got to go through the suck first. That's where a lot of people give up, right? Things get hard. I used to get really stressed, and I've learned to just take a deep breath and just be they call it, one more bolt mentality with car. In relation to car stuff, you'd call it one more bolt mentality. So it's just, okay, well, before I finish for today on my project car, I'm going to get one more bolt in it. I'm going to get one more little thing done, right? And all those little bits of progress add up, Yeah, 39 today. I'm getting old, and I have goals that I set 3 years ago that by the time I'm 40, I need this garage finished. I need to clear out some of the cars. I want to be totally debt-free in every way by 40, right? Clear out the cars, have the cabins built, all the decks, right? A bit of landscaping. I have the mental image of where it needs to be at. Then I think I'll invite some friends around for a 40th, right? There's just a few, right? I'll have a few people around. Might have to blim and fly an old Sean for that one. What do you reckon, Sean? You're going to miss us do a week or so in New Zealand, mate. You can pop by for me 40th, bro. International YouTuber, eh? Sounds great. Yeah. So just chipping away day by day at the plan, man. That's how it goes. Tools always you can find them when you need them. I hate faffing around looking for tools. Exactly. That's exactly it. The amount of times I'd walk away from something in here because I'd do some work and then come back and it's like, oh, I can't find this, I can't find that. You spend 15 minutes looking for one socket. Your productivity goes to the floor. Whereas if I come in here and just make sure I stay on top of it a bit. Chris, how are you? How's it going? Can I make you an Iron Man suit? No, I'm sorry. I'm in a garage, not a cave. I can only if you put me in a cave, I can do it for you. All right, just you organise your cave. And Tony Stark built this in a cave. I'm not Tony Stark. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good with a lawnmower or a chainsaw or something. In an apocalypse, I'm pretty handy. Not so much for the Iron Man suit kind of side of it, Not quite there yet. Would you really want to be Iron Man though, with all the all the people that came after him because of what he created? He's having to do like Senate hearings and shit. I don't know, man. Seems like a lot of responsibility. Where's my other step spanner gone? I'm missing one. Now. Jumpers everywhere. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't, please, guys. If you like hanging out here, if you've been here a minute or so, you might as well subscribe and come hang out again. We're a good bunch of people. Bro's is a great garage, looks solid. Can't wait to see the first cabin complete. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it, Sean. 39 today. Congratulations. You've still got plenty of mileage to go. Yeah, for sure, man. I definitely I think that's what eats away at us about birthdays, man. More than anything, as you're an adult, it's just another year of your life gone. It's one way of viewing it, right? But this is where it's, very easy to go down that rabbit hole in your mind, right? And the rabbit hole never serves us, right? It just tortures us a bit. But I like to use those kind of things as not something a reason to be depressed. I'd like to turn to fuel. It kind of amps me up, to do better, Because I did waste a lot of my life playing video games. Literally, that's what I did full time. Was playing games, obviously not for money and stuff. Right, I was just wasting my life away for a long time. So, but I do hit that wall why is that out of order? Now, when the motorbike blew up the other day, I was pretty displeased with myself, to be honest. But it happens, right? It happens. Yes, look, 10mm. Look, I haven't lost mine still. Is that worth a subscribe if I haven't lost my 10mm socket? I clearly, people can learn something off me, right? I must have some good advice if I haven't lost them yet. I've lost my mind, but that's a whole different. It's a whole different thing. Don't you worry about that. That little guy? Nah, don't you worry about that little guy. Why do I have an extra one of those with no slot for it? How is that possible? Must be a different brand that's ended up in here. Tool Pro, top tool. Aha. I recently had this set so together that there was only like one thing missing from it. Or two little like bit sockets. So actually, everything is definitely here. That's about all the differences. Yeah, it just comes down to like when you've been doing it for so long, you know what I mean? Everything just becomes normal. It's a second nature. It's like absolutely literally anything in life, bro. It's learn by doing. Don't fear things. Oh, a spare 10mm socket. There we go. We've even got a spare 10mm 3/8 drive on hand. How do you like that for expertise? Let's keep some spare spanners there. Hang on. That's one of the actual spanners that needs to go in. Oh, you look at that. A couple of ratchet spanners. I do need to get these ratchet spanners, man. They're a mechanic's dream, Don't buy the really cheap ones that are a bit bulky. You buy these little, quite compact ones. Flip them over. They don't get the ones with the ratchet flip on them because you don't really need it, right? It's just something else to break. Whereas if you just get them, flip it over. If you have the stepped ones like that shape, if you can get them in the ratchet, then you want the switch on them, right? Why am I closing that already? No, come back. No, Monica. Yeah. Let's keep those in there. Oh, it's the boring stuff of cars, man, that nobody talks about, right? Nobody talks about this stuff. It's just the reality, or doing anything in life, right? It's like you have a house, you gotta make your bed, you gotta keep it all tidy. It's a pain in the ass because I think for a long time I felt like this work doesn't benefit me in any way, right? It's not making me any money. It's not doing really anything for me. But you know what it is? It's teaching you that discipline. It's teaching you to do things you don't want to do, right? Which means you can grit through tougher times, you see. So there's always a payoff. Sometimes it's not immediate financial. I had this discussion with a friend the other day. And he was like talking about, well, I'm just going to outsource somebody to do my dishes and cleaning because I avoid it. Like I still get it done, but why wouldn't I outsource that and just go make more money myself? I said, I think you'll benefit more from the doing something you don't want to do and, forcing yourself through that and being in a state where you're not so, you're not avoidant of it, you're not procrastinating. That's going to teach you a lot more money-making potential long-term because that's his ambitions, right? He wants to grow in those ways and whatever. That's why, he's giving that reason he wants to outsource it to be able to make more money and stuff, so, but, I don't know, I kind of stopped that conversation in the end because he started calling me the R word and stuff because he didn't like my opinion when I was trying to help him and just offer a bit of advice, so. Another one of those people in the last couple of days, another friend, you offer unsolicited advice to another YouTube creator. I was just sharing the stuff I was learning and was finding was working on my channel. He had goals to grow himself rapidly and he had asked in you're doing really well, I'd love to know how, and then it all turned around and it's unsolicited advice, and I'm like, okay. I don't get that about people. I guess it's just my autism, right? I don't really understand that about people. You just try to give advice as a friend, and some people just take it really negative, They teach their own, right? Tomorrow isn't guaranteed. 45 is halfway to 90. Actually feels weird when you think about it. Yeah, I'm quite surprised I'm alive this long. I mean, I've been riding motorcycles for 26 years now, man. What is it? It's my 39th birthday today. I started riding when I was 16. Is that 12? What's that? Is that 23 years then? Is it? I think it's 23. That's not as long as I thought. That's good. Maybe. But, and there's definitely parts of my mind that understand that I've had so many close calls on motorcycles over the years, especially in the past, like not so much these days. But there were situations I got into, even as a teenager, like me and mates bombing bicycles down hills. There were certainly a lot of situations where, had it gone slightly differently, we would have ended up paralysed or dead or whatever, right? So, you count your blessings, right? I think we all go through some shit, right? Everybody's got their story. So, must be some joy and satisfaction using your hands and tools and ingenuity to fix mechanical things for yourself and for others. I love it, man. I'm all about fixing problems. But I used to get wound up working on cars, trying to push stuff too hard, trying to really burn myself out, and I just found it so unsustainable. Whereas once I get into this flow and I can actually enjoy it, because I was essentially procrastinating and avoiding it because the work was so dull to me. As I say, I think it was a Mike Tyson quote. It was, do what you hate, but do it like you love it. So, putting away the tools, cleaning, it's like, not everything is, this was sort of the disagreement I was having with this friend who was saying he was going to outsource somebody to do his dishes because his time's worth more in his car workshop. And I was like, man, I think the discipline, the lessons of facing those things that suck, that you don't want to do, I feel is worth a lot more to you and value than going down there and making some more money, right? So that's sort of the way that conversation went. But yeah, I don't know. Just hanging out. I think I'll do more and more of these sort of late night streams, to be honest. Just the silence, with my ADHD, the silence at the cell to come down here and clean up, and I can just sort of, just chill. It's I definitely realised that when the motorbike broke down in Auckland the other day, I was sitting in a car park in the middle of Auckland City, where I grew up in that city 15 years ago. I left, right? And sitting in a car park there with all the cars going by, all these people walking around everywhere, I'm like, man, get me out of here, right? Get me out of here. And that's really made me appreciate the silence overnight in my shed. Some crickets outside. But yeah, 23 years of riding now. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm just bobbing around, gathering up tools, sort of preparing for tomorrow, I agree, I'm cleaning my kitchen. It's taking me ages, but I'm enjoying doing it myself. Yeah, exactly. Enjoy the process. There's no rush. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. You'll get people I've talked shit. You still not got that done yet. Da 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 da. And I've had to cut out. I've just literally in the last month, probably about the last month, I've cut so many people out of my life who are all just they're not bad people, but they just have such a very different lifestyle to me and such a very different perspective. And I've known them 10, 15, 20 years. And they're just going a different direction, right? And then I'm going to do this. Oh, you need to be more realistic. You need to this. You need to that. And I will obviously take advice. I will take input, but I don't have to accept the input, right? I don't have to go, okay, you're right, I'm wrong. But I just found I had a lot of people talking me down, in the past you did this, in the past you did that. It's that's kind of the point of trying to do something again and get better at it, is so. In the past you were like this and that, and now you're going to try it again. It's I'm going to try to do it better this time. So. Yeah, I don't know. I had somebody today, another YouTube creator, I was trying to help out a bit, and he said he's never heard me apologise on stream, and I'm not accountable for anything. Was his take of me. He was upset because a while ago I wouldn't do another collab with him. I'd done a collab with them. I'm not going to say who it is, but I'd done a collab with them. And then they just sort of I was their first ever collab. I was like, oh, you're cool. I'll jump on with you, bro. I'll support you in that. And then he sort of does collabs with everyone and talks about just every topic. And I'm like, man, I'm more about the self-help and body doubling streams and stuff. I don't really want to collab and have your audience with mine and whatever. And I said, and also I don't want to be sitting in front of a camera just talking for 4 hours in the caravan and getting no work done. So like I've got to stop doing that, you know. And then he goes, oh well, I was pissed off you did that because 2 days later I see you doing 4 hour long chat streams, and I was like, dude, I was sick in bed for 2 days, so I did some chat streams. Yeah. So you know what I mean? It's just one of those things where we couldn't have a reasonable, amicable conversation about it, and that's just where that person's at, and it's all good, you know. But yeah, I just try and help people with good intent, and sometimes they take it the wrong way and take it like I'm giving unsolicited advice, and then they just think I'm arrogant and whatever, and I'm just like, okay, man. Hey, Mandy, great to see you. Oh no, I'm old, chat, I'm old. Happy birthday to an amazing dude. Thank you for being a source of inspiration in my life. You rock. Thank you very much, Mandy. I appreciate it. How am I, Stacy? I'm doing great. I'm just, yeah. Cave. Yeah, you get the cave. Auckland feels like it's no longer part of New Zealand. Yeah, I don't, yeah, I feel you. You know, it's a different vibe. It's like compared to growing up in Auckland in the 90s, man. That's why I left the city a long time ago. Got out to the country. But it's been a long road, man, out here in the country. You know, I've gone without a garage up here for like 15 years. I've tumbled through life and relationships and alcohol problems and all sorts. A family member bought me alcohol for my birthday, and I was like, I've told you like for the last 3 years since I pretty much gave up alcohol, like don't buy me alcohol because I'll never have one drink if I'm out getting takeaways or something, right? I'll have one beer or something. And they're like, oh, like, you know, oh, I'm gonna come drop you off a gift, and I was like, oh, it's not alcohol again, is it? And they're like, yeah, it is, but you'll be all right, you know. Don't, you know. Sometimes it's okay. I'm like, I was a freaking alcoholic, dude. Like, being really careful with this, and it's like, you know, this is what I mean about like not bringing things into your home. Like, if you want to improve your diet, you don't bring all the candy and snacks into your home. You might want to have a snack or two around just in case you get cravings, so you don't go buy a whole heap. But yeah, having it around is not a good idea. So we'll see on that one. I think they still seem very keen. Can't wait to leave Auckland. Yeah, you're pretty far out already, eh, bro? You're pretty far out, but yeah, you're sort of right on the edge, eh? I feel you. But we've got another year left there. BMX King, we've got another year left from today until my 40th. And you'll be invited. I never had a 21st birthday party. I never had a 16th birthday. I've never had like a big birthday party, right? And I still don't plan to. But I think we'll invite a few of the boys. BMX King there has been a good friend of mine for many years. So I think yeah, if we can tee it up, we'll you know, have a few people around for a barbecue and shoot the shit. Do like a blooming lunch barbecue or something, just hang out. I don't know. Worry about that next year. That's a problem for next year, Venom. Barely about to be the 19th here. Yeah, oh, okay, so it's not my birthday yet for Jenny. That's good. I'm still 39. I'm still 38 where Jenny is, so that's good. Thank you, Jenny. I feel young again. But yeah, we're just hanging out in the shed. Like I like doing this. Like this is way better to me than sitting in the caravan talking. I'm sort of still getting stuff done. I'm in the space. I'm loving it, mate. Yeah, celebrate at 40. Yeah, I'll have to do a bit of something at 40. Again, birthdays have not really been too big a thing to me. It's like Christmas as a kid was always stressful to me because Mum would spend like 3 days preparing food and cooking and stressing. Like everyone's coming and the house has to be immaculate, and like you're getting yelled at. And like Christmas and stuff to me was always. Birthdays I wasn't so bad with, but like Christmas and stuff I always struggled with, where it's like all the family comes around, it's hey, it's that tone of like sets off my autism and stuff, right? Everyone comes in all hey, and like we got to be happy because it's Christmas, no matter what's going on in life, and I just like recluse immediately, man. I've always been that way. It's just it becomes too overwhelming and too masking for me, so I always struggled with that. As I say, I talk about my life on here, right? I'm just going to grab the broom again. I'm feeling unproductive, guys. Yeah, not doing anything crazy. Today. Just my birthday, so we're just gonna have a little tidy up with the tools and that. But yes, do subscribe if you haven't. We've got 10 people here, and I keep holding 10, 15, 20 viewers quite often, and then I go off stream and I'm up like 1 sub. So if you like the content, do you know, if you want to hang around again and just I do genuine streaming. I don't do any bullcrap. I don't want your money. I don't, no, we're here to hang out and have a good vibe, motivate and inspire some people. So if you feel you put off tasks sometimes and stuff, or if you just like cars and motorbikes and hanging out, drop a sub down. Not too big on birthdays either, now 67. Our last big birthday party was at 40. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the birthday wishes, guys. But yeah, it's just the usual. I've been chilling most of the day. Like I haven't been doing work really. I've been on my phone researching stuff. I ordered the gaskets for the motorbike. I made some shorts and reels for YouTube and Instagram. I've just sort of had a more chill day. But if I sit still, I always feel like if I don't clean this up now, I'm going to be lazy tomorrow. So I just want to get the tools away a bit and stuff. Yeah. A bit of a clean up. I'm trying to decide if I bring that car back in. Because the windows are open on that car I put outside. Doesn't look like it's going to rain, but you know what'll happen, right? It'll start raining at like 3 a.m, and I'll be running down here like, you idiot, right? Because I can like excuse my way out of it. I can convince myself, I'll do that later. It'll be fine. Yeah. You know the most dangerous thing I've learned? If you catch yourself saying this is when you know you're in trouble. You bring something into the house, right? Or your room, wherever, right? I'll just put this here for now. Does that sound familiar? I'll just put this over here for now. Then the clothes sit on the chair for a week, you know. I'll just put this here for now, and then you trip over and, you finally move it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, here for now. I've learned not to trust my brain. The moment I have that thought I'm carrying something, I'm like, here for now. And it's like, no. I try and avoid it. So if you catch me on here saying here for now, you can all write not right now, obviously. I'm just explaining it. But, in future, if I'm carrying something, I'll go, I'll just put this here for now. You can all write in uppercase in the chat, here for now, all right? You can start, you feel free to roast me in a friendly way. Hold me accountable, right? Hold me accountable. Hold me accountable, chat. I like it. Been looking since the 90s. Been looking for what? Happy birthday from Metric. Thank you very much, bro. I appreciate it, man. Oh, well, I wasn't going to mention it on here because I don't like a fuss, but I do appreciate it. I may as well mention it, eh? I figured you guys, you'd want to show me some love on my birthday. Otherwise, you'd be like, when was your birthday? And you said you had a birthday in May. You didn't tell us, and I'll upset people. Been looking since the 90s. What for, bro? Did I miss a message there from you, bro? Because I can't see. 7 days off weed for you, bro. Awesome, man. That's fantastic, bro. I struggle with that, bro. I still struggle with the weed. The right amount really helps me just like quiet my brain a little. The wrong amount means I don't get anything done. So, yeah, moderation. Honestly, just asleep at the moment, to be honest. Alcohol's a good servant, but a poor master. Yeah. Just chatting, mate. Sharing your views and your ideas. People can't take it off you. If people can't take it, leave it. Yeah, for sure. That's it. Eat a cupcake tonight for me, mate. I appreciate it. Yep. We're going to go out for dinner or something, but we got some chicken nuggets in the fridge. So we've got a birthday candle that says 2 on it from when the puppy had her birthday. So I'll stick that in a chicken nugget. I'll do a short about it. I'll blow out the dog candle in a chicken nugget. And then we can say I'm 2. I'm celebrating turning 2 today. Day off, bro. Yeah, I can't let myself day off with it totally. I have had a more chill day, like more researching stuff, making like short content and stuff like that. Ordered some parts for the motorbike, researched that a lot into other parts I need and stuff. But yeah, it's been more of a less labor intensive day. But the problems never stop coming in the door. If I don't order the bike parts today, then I'm just going to end up ordering it tomorrow, and then they're another day later. So it's like, I'll just get it done. Every day, man, every day. Because once I get that ball rolling, I'm sweet. As long as I get a bit done each day. So I'm not about hard grind every day. That does not work for ADHD, autism, all that. Like hard grind every day. but I just make sure I get some stuff done every day. I'm at least maintaining, I'm at least keeping on top of just tidying, like being in here, hanging out, sweeping, I enjoy it, right? So it's like I've started to find enjoyment again and just getting things done. And, you know, every time I come in here, it's a bit tidier or something's fixed, you know, things are progressing. Some days are a bit crap. Oh, like this week has been, you know, I had to pull the motor back out of the project car. The motorbike blew up and Susie's truck got a flat tire in the space of 2 days. You know, it's just, this is life, man. And it's, I saw it on Instagram. I've seen it a couple of times in the last week or so. If you wrote down your problems and everybody on earth wrote down all their problems, everybody writes down their problems and we throw it in a big hat, would you be willing to reach into that hat and pull out somebody else's problem? Or are your problems not that bad? Everybody writes their problems on a list and drops it into a hat, into a big giant thing. Would you rather keep your own problems, or would you rather risk taking anybody else on earth? Maybe you know, maybe you get the problems of a billionaire, maybe you get the problems of somebody else, right? So it's a little mental reframe, right? Who was it that talked about this? It was not Guy Ritchie. It was freaking, what's his name? Looks like he's a comedian. Looks like a ventriloquist dummy. Ha ha. Jimmy Carr. Jimmy Carr talked about it. A problem is not a problem. It's just something that is alerting you that it needs your attention. You don't have to flip out over it or stress over it. It's just a task. It's just, oh, there's something you need to pay attention to here. That's what a problem is. And it's like, okay, so put effort in that direction as you can, right? And it's these simple reframes that just keep my mind calm. It's not hours of podcasts and stuff. It's these little snippets of, you know. I am hard on myself though, you know, that I always feel like I'd be achieving more each day and I should push harder. And it comes in time, right? It comes through repeating the stuff like this, the boring stuff. Should I park that motorbike in there? What do we reckon? I don't know. Oh, there we are. Yeah, that's why I'm fixing up the 1200, the 1400. I can't afford the motor for it right now. Might have the motor for it in like a month or two. I am chasing up a motor for it already. I can lay down a bit of a deposit on it, and sort of bad timing, man, bad timing. That's all right. You work it out, right? I'll work something out. I always work it out, right? One way or another. It's just I used to let the time scale go on for too long. Just, you know, beating myself up, like, you know, that motorbike blowing up. If it had been 5 years ago, me, I would have been depressed for days. Like, oh, what am I going to do right now? It's just get back up, dust yourself off, and so we do some motorbike polishing. I feel like whatever we can tidy it up a wee bit. Yeah. What's better for a birthday than a bit of therapeutic motorbike polishing? What do we reckon? Nice clean red. Oh, it's all dusty. All dusty. Poor old Bill. Now I'll get a different rag just to wipe it off first. So I get some of the dust off. Actually, where's my blimmin' spray? Just to hydrate it a bit. Would you look at that? Would you just look at it? Just wipe the dust off first, at least, rather than rub it in with the polish. Did you know? Do you know why? We'll discuss something. You see it often with Toyotas, or a lot of cars, right? The bonnet, the clear coat peels off the bonnet or off the roof of people's cars, right? And they're like, sometimes people, like, usually they lie, but they go, oh, I polish it every 6 months or whatever. They usually don't, right? But anyway, The reason a lot of cars lose their clear coat is because people take the polish coat off the car. So they don't use proper car wash. Now, if you use proper car wash liquid, it won't strip the polish and wax off your car. Whereas people go, oh, we'll just use some dishwashing liquid, get the kids to wash the car, whatever. Dishwashing liquid will take, it's got detergents in it, so it's going to strip off all of it. The kind of detergents it has in it, right? So then, oh look, it's looking nice and pretty and green. You can't see the sparkle from here, but I can. It's got the blue flake in the paint, right? But that's what happens is people go and wash their cars without proper car wash, and it strips all the polish off. So if you ever want to like repaint something or touch something up or whatever, you know, you wash it with detergent first to get everything off it, and then repolish it, right? But you know, you should be polishing your car at least every 6 months. Wash it, keep it as dirty as you want. I don't give a crap, but you know, if you want to look after it, you should be washing it washing it off and polishing it every 6 months, or else the paint's going to wreck itself. Then everyone tries to sue Toyota and goes, your paint coat's crap. Well, it's probably not. I'll pop the seat off there. Doesn't have to be perfect, right? But I do want to give her a little bit of a clean up. At some point where I am taking this bike completely apart, once the ZX14 is fixed, I have like on top of car projects, this will be a passion project. This bike belonged to a very good friend of mine. His father was talking about possibly me buying it at the time he passed away, and then he passed away, and I decided to take stewardship of the old girl. Beautiful machine, man. When it's tidied up and that, when it's nice, it's a beautiful machine. Yeah, a lot of people use dishwash liquid. More bike life, yeah, more bike life at the moment, bro. It's that's pretty much the to-do list, I guess. To an extent, right? Like, I do have so much other stuff to do, but I also know a motorbike's gonna keep me sane. So that's why I'm actually spending more hours at night here. Like, usually I'm a bit more blimmin' lazy, to be honest. But if I'm gonna get this stuff done, I need to be in here at night and just put in that extra effort, right? Bit of extra effort. Teamwork makes the dream work, something. I don't know. There's probably some wisdomous statement in there somewhere, right? You got this, thank you, Mandy. Not sure what you mean there, Bob. Not sure what you're talking about, Bob. Bob. That's how Rowan Atkinson said it in, what was it, Johnny English? Bob. G'day, Bob. Right. Clean the thing up a bit. It's just dusty. It's been sitting around for years. Have to clean the old girl up, and that's going to be for the right. But yeah, as I say, I do want to strip it right down at some point. We'll go over everything on it, you know. Do all new headstock bearing. You know, everything's fine at the moment, but if I've got it apart, we'll do all new headstock bearings, repaint the frame, all that fun stuff, right? So I think this is, you know, it's therapeutic, right? It's nice to take care of your stuff. I know it's been sitting in a corner looking sad, but now it's a revival time. You got this. Thank you, bud. I appreciate it. How are you getting on with your, sorry, I might have missed your answer before there, Mandy. How are you getting on with your commission works and stuff, man? How's things going? Well, my friend. Did I miss anything else there? I think I'm caught up. I don't know. It's a nice way to spend a birthday, eh? Time with the motorbikes and time in the shed. It's like man goals, isn't it? Like, you know what? 18-year-old me would be very proud of me right now. If I, you know, 10-year-old me right now, or even me in my 20s or early 30s, you know, spending my birthday. I've had some bad ones. I've had some very bad ones. So, you know, sitting here doing this is it's... I like how somebody voted for my mum does everything on the poll. It's brilliant. I'm glad somebody enjoyed that. Yeah, I would usually get in there with a water blaster and all that and whatever. We will at some point, but the water blaster broke, so it's another thing on the replace list. Unfortunately, I'll just give it a bit of a wipe down, Bit of a wipe down. And problem is, I live on a gravel road, so it'll get filthy in 5 minutes. Just a quick album cleaning. Yeah, logged out, Tom. Hey, I saw your comments there, logged out, Tom. Sorry I haven't replied to them yet, bro. Thank you for the. I appreciate the timestamps and stuff. You don't have to go to all that fuss for me, my friend. I do appreciate it. I think you can like segment out the videos and edit those in somehow or something. We'll have to look into all that stuff. We'll have to figure out a bit more about this YouTubing thing. As I say, man, I always want to keep the channel quite simple, right? Just try and motivate some people, talk about experiences, talk about life, and, you know, my little perspective, I suppose. Perspective. Yeah. Well, it's looking a lot nicer, ain't it? Not looking bad. Again, I don't want to waste all my. This is like dashboard spray. I don't really want to waste it all on this. But sometimes it's nice, as I say, like when you're cleaning the kitchen, you're better off taking all the dishes off and putting them off to the side and clean the bench so you've got that immediate, like, clean progress, right? Like cleaning your room, you take everything off the floor and, like, box it up, vacuum the floor, make the bed, then it's like the room's clean, and then you can sift through the other stuff, right? Sort of finding a way to give yourself fast visual progress is always a really good motivator. And the goal is get that last one done. At the moment, the goal is get that last one done. Finish my Mongoose publishing portfolio. Finish my Carbox art. Awesome. Yeah, you've got a really good direction with that, Mandy. I think you've got a really good plan of where you're heading, what you're working towards. Get busy scanning the video and want to find the goodies. There's a summarize feature after an update fails to copy it. Oh, okay. All right, I'll screenshot that, bro. I do appreciate the help, man, but yeah, don't feel you have to go out of your way for me or anything. Like, I'm not going to do like websites or merch or any of that. I just, I don't know. No, I don't know, man. I don't think anybody would want my mug on a t-shirt. Should I release a t-shirt that's just my face like this on the front of it? It would say Venom Revenge in like really bad font. I could do that. But again, I don't know. I never wanted to like be selling to people who I'm trying to help with mental health and stuff and motivate and that. Just try and make a good vibe and talk about cars, bikes, whatever. Oh, I've locked up my knee again. I tell you what, the worst injury I've got, the most painful injury is the right knee that I wrecked in a BMX crash. 23 years of riding motorbikes, and it's a BMX crash that wrecks my knee, My leg. As some Sifu would say, my leg. How many bikes have I got? 4 at the moment. So I've got the race bike. I've got the ZX14 that I just blew up. I've got the 1200, and I've got Susie's bike there. Just bought that for Susie recently. So she's learning to ride as well, so that's good. I'll try and get a good Mr. Miyagi view here. Wax on, wax off, right? Here's the polisher. Here we go. Do I consider myself an influencer? No. Apparently, by definition, I am. Some friends have told me, well, people in the chat as well have told me that by definition you're an influencer because if you're influencing people's actions, that makes you an influencer. But in the toxic sense of the word influencer gets used, no. I'm just a New Zealander in a shed. I left working 9-to-5 jobs and other mechanic jobs to just do it myself from home and built the garage and everything. And I'm just, battling depression, alcoholism, all that fun stuff, right? Life. So just try to share my story. And, as I say, I've battled with ADHD my whole life. Autism. I was always told, you'll never fit in, never have anything. And I've kind of spent my life proving people wrong. So it's a hobby, right? It's a hobby, proving people wrong. It's definitely not the, you don't want it to be the main thing. It's a very much an ADHD thing, right? Of proving doubters wrong is very driving. But, I don't want to be about that. I got lost in that for quite a while. You know, but at the end of the day, I see some people promoting on Instagram and stuff like, it's like, it's the way you've got to operate. I'm like, it can be good for a bit of fuel, but you've got to be able to laugh at it and sort of laugh at yourself being that way, that it drives you, and sort of find, just enjoyment in it anyway, and more of a mindset that you're doing it for you, not for other people. It's not that you're proving them wrong, it's that you're proving yourself right. You're proving that the things you were pursuing, you were actually willing to do. You weren't talking shit to them. It doesn't, as long as you keep on your path, if you say to somebody, I'm going to do this, and that's what you want to do, they can doubt it all they want. You don't have to do it in spite of them. You don't have to rub in their face when you do it. You don't have to use that as a thought to drive you. It's just, I'm going to go there and they're going to be wrong, right? I'm going to do what I said I'm going to do. That's where you really take your power with it, I think. Yeah, I'm not going for the world's best polish right now, guys. I'm just trying to give it a bit of a clean up, right? You ever a bit of a clean up, mate? I'm going to actually get a different rag for that. One moment. I need a rag out of the bag, guys. I don't need half a blooming t-shirt. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice bit of cloth. Look at that. Would you look at that? Just look at. Why is that one already dirty? Oh, it's all right. I could write a book, you reckon? I don't know. I don't think my stories. No, it's not like I'm David Goggins, man. It's like, as I say, I just come on here, and if people want to ask, I'll share my story, and if people want, any help, advice in life and stuff, I'm far from perfect. I'm wrong often, I suppose. But if I can help somebody, it's all good. Just try and motivate, try and inspire, inspire the next man, right? If an idiot like me can get ahead a bit, I'm sure other people can. I mean, again, there's a lot of people who are doing a lot better than me and stuff, so yeah, I don't know. I don't like the term influencer that much in the internet sense, really. It typically means people are just chasing money and stuff, right? I'm just here for the... I just don't want people to suffer like I did, man. When I went searching through lives when I was heavily depressed, I couldn't find anybody that I could actually just have a good chat with, about this kind of stuff. Whereas that's what I want to invite you guys to do if you ever want to, or just talk cars, whatever, I don't know. It's all the same in life, right? It's all tied together. It does, the man who owned the Spike, right, when he was alive, I didn't value him enough when he was alive, to be honest. My friend's dad. He was always teaching me lessons, but I was too pig-headed at the time to absorb it, right? And he told me, everything in life is 90% the same, 10% different. And you'll hear me say that on this channel a lot. It's, it takes the same things to do a task. It doesn't matter if it's a motorbike or if I'm building a blooming basket of flowers and soaps to sell or something. It's, the same skills apply, right? The same kind of mindset. It's just the activity differs. He never really said that, but to me, that's how I've kind of started to see it in my mind is 90% is the same, and then the 10% is just the context, right? It's a situation, but it's the other 90% is who you've built yourself into, I was sort of making that point with my mate who said he was going to outsource his dishes because he just doesn't like doing them. And he goes, I'm worth a lot more working in my workshop. Like, why am I upstairs in the kitchen of the workshop doing the dishes? I was like, it's good for the mind, something you really don't want to do, to keep that task for yourself. And he's like, I can find challenges elsewhere in the workshop stuff. I said, yeah, but you really want to do the workshop stuff. You're really passionate about it. The dishes are the thing you're avoiding. I think that's where the lesson you're looking for actually is, right? Status quo, normalised people give their blood, sweat and tears for fame, money and power, and then they realise the truth's too late in life. Yeah, for sure. Everybody's got their own path, right? I appreciate that a lot, says Mandy. Goggins was a campaign you created. Interesting. Yeah, I've seen some of that stuff from your log, that you do some campaigns and stuff, bro. Like, you sort of get involved with all that, man. Yeah, you don't need to make a fuss about me, mate. You don't need to make a fuss about me. My ambitions with YouTube, I mean, I do want like a 1 million sub channel in some ways, but it's all just going to be like long form and stuff. I don't know. I did want like a 1 million sub. I wanted to reach as many people as possible. That's where the 1 million sub kind of aiming point came from, was I want to be able to help as many people as I can, and that means I need a lot of subscribers, a lot of algorithm push to do so. Because that's what I hate about it, is the feeling that, like, how many other people could I help if I was more effective at doing YouTube, and like, how can I be better at this, right? I'm gonna have to cut it. It's got some marks and paint, but that's alright. That's alright. It's better than it was. It was all dusty and crap, and now it's a bit prettier, right? It's a bit prettier. So it is top bit. Yeah, nice therapeutic evening shed time. Nothing wrong with being English. It's just got to show up every day. That's exactly it. Like today I'm not showing up that much. I've ordered some parts and stuff, but I've had a very chilled day. It is my birthday, but I refuse to totally take the day off and be like, it's my birthday, so I'm allowing myself to do like nothing today. You know, I just don't want to lose the momentum I've got at the moment. I'm really, really enjoying it, and like this isn't a chore to me, right? This isn't really birthday work. This is a day off for me right now when I'm sitting here polishing my motorbike. As much as my other motorbike just blew up, I've dragged this one out of the corner to fix it. It's just very, it sucks that it's a situation, but I'm going to make the best of it, right? My other bike I cannot fix right now. I've got this one here, and just clean it up a little bit for the moment. At least when I walk in here tomorrow, you know, it's not going to be perfect. I've had to let go of that need for everything to be perfect, right? Or I'll sit here for blooming 10 hours on this thing. You know, it doesn't need to be that perfect. I live up the gravel, it's going to get dirty anyway. We've got to put tyres on it still. We've got to do the valve cover on it, but we'll give it a bit of a clean up. But give it a bit of a zhuzh up, you know. Hang on, guys, I'm just going to step around the other side. Yeah. Live long and prosper. Thank you very much, mate. Wise words from Mr. Spock there. Live long and prosper. I actually really enjoyed those movies, the newer Star Trek movies. I'm not sure who the actor is, main actor, but like Star Trek, the ones in like Into Darkness and that with Khan and that in them. I thought those were really good movies. I really enjoyed those. Star Trek, and then it was like Star Trek Into Darkness and stuff. It was really really good. Really good in my opinion. I tend to like an action comedy, right? I like a bit of action or sci-fi, but I like something with some humor. I don't really go too much for the really serious stuff most of the time. Alright. Hey Link, how are you, mate? How are you, fella? This is my this is what I'm doing. This is my 39th birthday, so we're in the shed polishing the project bike. Something to do. I just, you know, I can't. Everyone said, "Oh, take the day off today. Just take the day off. Take the day off." I'm like, man, the problems keep coming in the door. I've still got ambitions, you know. I just can't do it to myself right now. There's so much. I'm on the ball right now. This week especially, you know. I've had a hard week, but I've really pushed through it and found solutions and stuff. So, you know, really enjoying it. Just quiet shit time. I really think I may start doing a lot of these sort of later at night streams, guys. Like I might be down here 1, 2 in the morning and stuff, because ADHD me keeps sitting awake at midnight at 1 in the morning. I'm like, man, I just want to be down in the shed with this total silence of the world, right? I find it really makes me chill out and get all upset. Birthday a few weeks ago, still went to work. Yeah, I think, did you mention that at the time, bro? That truck you posted, I know it's probably a couple of weeks ago now, but there was a truck you posted up that had come in for an inspection. It was a beautiful truck, man. It looked well, like, you know, just the way they'd brought it in for a warrant, it didn't look like it was straight off a job. You know, the wheels were, you know, it wasn't perfectly clean, but, you know, the wheels were nice and clean and polished up, and you could tell they took care of the thing, you know. Whereas you know, when I used to do wafts and stuff on cars, the crap heaps that would come through the door. Oh, mate, she's looking good. We got it running yesterday, so I ordered the valve cover gasket for it today. and all these spark plug tubes have independent little gaskets in there as well. So it fired it up, but it's leaking out the top of the rocker cover. So that's why I parked it up. It was leaking out the top of the rocker cover, and the tires were like so stuffed, and the chain and sprockets. Like I sort of got it when my mate's dad passed away, and I rode it briefly, but like the tires were pretty much gone. The chain and sprockets were really bad when I got it and that. So that's why it's been parked up for a few years now. So it'd be great to use it again. Usually celebrate with family members or something. In the past year, but honestly, for like the last 10 years, no, I haven't like really gone out with family for a birthday dinner or anything. I tend to not really celebrate it that much. I tend to like be depressed. This is actually the first year in a long time I'm not just like I have to like celebrate. You know what I mean? Like most birthdays, man, I'll spend pretty much in bed. Just like this is actually the first time in probably 10+ years that I've been like, you know what? I'm actually on path to where I want to go. Things are progressing day by day, year by year, whatever, right? They're going to pass anyway, so, I just try and be a bit more positive about it. Yeah. How's everybody's week going? How's everybody's week so far? I hope it's good. I hope it's good. If it's not good, let me know. We'll try help. We'll try to talk about it. If you got something troubling you that you want a bit of advice on or an opinion, feel free to ask. No, she's looking good. She's looking good for a blooming, what is it, 2001, 25-year-old bike. Apart from the fact it's half in pieces. It's not too bad right now. Look at that. Oh, would you look at that? Would you just look at it? Oh, hang on. No, she's not bad. Not a bad machine. Oh, polish up the frame. Oh, I could just wipe it off, I think. I don't think I'll bother polishing the whole frame up. I don't think I'm going to put all the lower fairings and stuff on it. It's got full fairings, but I don't know. They're a bit damaged, but I think, I don't know. I'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I can't say what I think because I haven't thought about it yet. No, it's a nice man cave time. Nice man cave time. I enjoy it. I mean, I'm so used to like stressing about cars and stuff and get this done, this goes wrong and that goes wrong and da da da. And in the day, I'm more like that, and there's noises, there's cars going by, there's all these noises that make me, with ADHD and autism, I'm like distracted, right? So that's why I left the city, and it's just the dogs start barking at somebody or whatever. Whereas I can be down here. My favorite time to be down here is like midnight till 4 in, and just chip away at stuff. I'm getting more into it, I'm getting into actually just enjoying all these problems I'm having with vehicles. Maybe I'm sick. Maybe I'm unwell. Not meant to enjoy that, everybody says. Oh, no, it's therapeutic. But all this stuff under here has been under the fairings for 25 years. It's not too dirty. It's pretty good. But as I say, get in there with the greaser and a water blaster. But the water blaster's dead. So I can't do that at the moment. A little zhuzh, mate. Like as you see, I'm not really making exactly much progress on it doing this, but it's it's a nice visual. Silverware needs polishing, right? See, I think these are the tedious tasks that get us in life, right? The stuff that just seems boring and mundane and stuff. If you can find joy in that, if you can find joy in doing your dishes, you've like ascended, man. If you can actually see the value in it for yourself. Because it's very hard to see the value in your time of like making your bed each day. Oh, I'm just going to sleep in it again, It's all about how you think about it, right? Oh, I'm just going to sleep in my bed again. Why bother making it? I'm just going to this, da 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 da. I think it affects your self-image, to be honest. Makes you not so kind to yourself in the mind, maybe. There you go. How's it? It's all right. Pretty good. The seat's still blooming filthy. Filthy looking. Filthy looking. Can I get it? Now, it's hard to find a product that will clean a leather motorbike, vinyl, leather, whatever, motorbike seat proof. It'll be vinyl. It doesn't make it slippery. So, like, if you use dashboard cleaning and stuff, you've got to find a product that's actually going to, you don't want to make the thing really slippery, and that's what a lot of products will do. Like, people do that, they go to sell a motorbike and you turn up to buy it, and they've sprayed the whole seat with silicone. People will do it with cars you go to buy as well, right? Like, if you go to buy a car from a dealership or wherever, and the whole engine bay looks like this shiny, all the plastics are like gleaming, they've steam cleaned it, or they've just doused it in silicone spray, right? So it looks really nice, but don't ever let that fool you. Don't ever let a pretty looking engine bay, it should be clean, but it shouldn't be too clean. If you show up and it's like just a normal car and it's all like shiny as, all the plastic's shining in your face, look deeper. That would be my advice. There we go, we're learning something. You're learning so many important things. I'm proud of you. Ah, man. I used to get a lot of joy in doing this, man. I need some Autosol metal polish, actually. Do I have Autosol? I might have some Autosol, actually, come to think of it. Should we bust out the auto? I'll see if I can find the Autosol. We'll see what it does to this kind of metal. Do I have any still? That ain't it. Headlight polish. No. Where's my Autosol at, man? Crash out. I'm gonna crash out, chat. Alright. How is it I have this stuff right in front of my face and then I go, oh, I'll stick all those together, and then I can't find it. You know when you put things in a super safe spot and then you forget where that is? Right, that's a no on the Autosol, I guess. Bugger. Oh, I haven't got any more chat in a while, but alright. The last I got asked was about celebrating. Is my chat still working? Everybody must be busy cleaning. Yeah, we're not going for perfection. We're going for a little bit nicer. Alright, we're just going to make it a little bit nicer. Because it's going to get, it's not perfect. It's an old bike. We don't have to be too fussy. Just trying to make it, when I walk in tomorrow to work on stuff, that I go, you know what, even if I'm not working on this, it's in the background, it looks reasonably nice. I'm not staring at it going, oh, look, what a piece of total crap, I haven't done anything with that. I haven't even polished it up a little. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? Would you just look at it? Just look at it. We'll zoom in more, eh? Sorry, it's not the world's prettiest exhaust pipe. That's alright, it's not bad. It's not bad. This thing's been slid down the road multiple times and stuff by old owners. I've never crashed it. At least I've never crashed it. That's good. As I say, I don't want to take everything apart here. Like, I just noticed this here. The rear brake lever arm at rest is actually sitting on the exhaust fraction. Just because things have been bent up and stuff, like this will have bent a fraction and everything moves around. Maybe I can rotate this. It's got a mid pipe. It's got a mid pipe there between these 2 points that I can probably rotate a bit. Might make it a bit better. Yeah. It's a problem with cleaning motorbikes is they're detailed. People complain about cleaning complex car wheels, and it's like, you try and get into the clean spots on these damn things. Especially once all the fairings are on that trail under all this. It's a nice therapeutic evening. I don't know. If some German guy can roll cigarettes and get 180,000 views a day, he doesn't say a word. All he does is roll cigarettes. He gets 190,000 views a day. So surely, me just working away on a motorbike. Is that my problem? I should just shut up. Just stop talking. Just stop talking. Still some scrapes and stuff on it. Ow. We're not going for perfection. If I wanted perfection, I'd buy a brand new motorbike. I don't know what's going on with the chat, guys, because I ain't had anything in ages, so I'll just none top messages again. Okay, no, we got no chat. Okay, all good. Just checking. As my dad always said when I was growing up, if you're talking to yourself, at least you know you get an intelligent response. That's what he always used to say to me. I'd be half listening and be like, huh? Oh, never mind. I'll talk to myself, I'll get an intelligent response. I was like, oof. I wonder how much brain damage he did smacking me over the head as a kid. Because every time I'd bring him the wrong spanner, he'd be like, I'll grab a 14 spanner or something, I'd bring him a 13 or something, bring him the wrong tool or put it, I'd do something wrong. He'd go like that, give me a smack on the head, and go, you're an idiot. And I'd be like, yeah, I'm an idiot. Maybe there's some deep-seated trauma there. So let's not work through that on my birthday. It's just, hey, maybe it worked. Maybe that's why I'm good at working on things. Maybe I've just, had it beaten into me, literally. Oh dear. So I've learned when your brain starts to go down those thought paths when you're overthinking at night, it's like, you know what? Let's think about something else. Is probably a better idea. Oh, I'm pretty happy. You happy? I'm pretty happy. Do I bother cleaning the other muffler? Can I be asked right now? How long have I been on here? Hour and 40 minutes I've been in the garage tonight. Hour and 40 minutes. Oh, I'm pretty happy with that. That's probably enough polishing for the moment. Is there any more cleaning to do? Should I bring this car? I don't know if I bring this car in or not. Oh, my knees are locking up again. I'm getting old. I'm definitely getting old. There you go. If you're wondering at what point you feel old on your birthday, it's 39. So you truly feel old on your birthday, right? So yeah, that's something to look forward to for all of you. Where should I put this bowl? Can I tuck it further in the corner there? No, it won't let me do it. Hang on. It keeps jumping out at me. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, polish is looking nice. Yeah, give it a bit of a spick and span, mate. Bit of a spick and span. Oh, we haven't done the front guard though. That's just sloppy workmanship, isn't it? Can't be having that, can we? How much battery have I got? Because this charge is a pain. You want to come down a little lower with me? It's Lowrider by War is the song there, if you're wondering what I'm mumbling about. Message retracted by Noah. Hello Noah, how are you, my friend? Hope you're having a nice day. This is my birthday present to myself, is polishing my motorbike, I suppose. Okay. It's a nice shed time. It's got like a blue pearl flake. It's got glitter all through the paint, right? So it is gloss black, but it's got a whole heap of blue glitter in it. It's just really hard to see in this light. In bright sun you really see it. But at some point, yeah, it's going to get torn down and like fully restored, so we'll paint it all and all that. A better view of the motorbike, I suppose. Don't need my mug in it, do we? Come on, this polishes. They actually stopped making this polish, it's so old. But I don't know why they stopped making it. It was the best polish they ever made, this turtle wax stuff. And they'd sell it in different colours depending on what your car was. So that's for a black car, they'd do it for red, they'd do it for silvers. And it always filled in any little scratches and stuff. It always filled in really well. But I don't sell it anymore. Colour Magic, and it would always come with like a little crown to draw in with the colour as well. Nice. Miyagi say, wax on, wax off. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely need some cutting compound over it, but again, I'm just going to get it all repainted. I'll probably repaint it myself, to be honest. That's one thing I haven't learnt with vehicles and stuff yet is paint. Like I can spray anything really good with a rattle can, but as far as actually a proper spray gun, I just don't know how to do that. I can wire cars. I used to work as a car upholsterer, mechanic, so I can build all the engines. I can do everything. Like I can't do machining of engines and stuff, but I can put an engine together from a million pieces. I can do all that kind of stuff. But paint with an actual spray gun? Nope. I don't know how to do it. There we go. I think we're pretty good. It's very, very old paint, Oh no, it's just cutting compound is what it really needs, but it's got so many stone chips and stuff through it. I'd rather leave on what paint it has. Whereas if you use cutting compound, it actually takes a bit of the clear coat off as you go. So it's cutting compound, it's cutting off the top layer of the paint. Just takes learning a new skill, yeah, for sure, yeah. So it'd be good, but it's like all this stuff needs repainting, all the forks and that here, right? They need like the aluminium. See how it's a little bit mottled and stuff. It's not very. Let's see if I can actually zoom in there. Can I get in there? See how they just chip up and the brake calipers get a bit, bit cruddy looking. If I repaint all this stuff up and that, I think it'll look, look a lot nicer, right? Yeah. Yes, we'll hook the brakes back up before I ride it. That could be a good idea. Oh man, I don't know if I'll bring this car in or not. I probably should because it's probably going to rain or moisture, just moisturing overnight. Let's bring this car in, Get this other motorbike moved. Bob Saget. When I first built this garage, it had no floor in it. It was all just gravel, all the water. Like I put all my cars in here before I even had a floor in here. And like it would rain and like flood like this deep under the cars. It didn't, it didn't actually flood the cars or anything, but it wasn't you couldn't lay under a car. Like if it would rain, you couldn't get on the ground and lay under a car for a week because all the water was sitting there, It was pretty chaotic times, man. Well, it's alright. Finally, built a space now I can actually, enjoy a bit. Alright. Just going to bring a car in a minute, the one with no engine in it. We'll roll that in, just get it out of the... How do I clean it? How do you clean that up? What do you mean? How do I clean what up? I'm sorry, you'll have to remind me what I was talking about. Just with the paint and stuff with cutting compound. Right, like all the little scratches and stuff, you can get cutting compound. But you've got to make sure the cloth stays really clean and not be too firm with it, where you just get swirls like everywhere that you'll never polish out. Where do I put this bike right now? Do I just put it between those? Hang on. Hang on, chat. What am I doing? You want your face back here? Have your face. Oh, I need to order an indicator for it. That's right, it was missing one, wasn't it? There you go, mate. Here you go, Skipper. Here we go. No noise. Just park it up somewhere. Doesn't even have the windscreen on it at the moment. The chips and stuff on the metal part. I'll just have to sand it down and repaint that. Spray can it. But I'll use a 2-pack epoxy spray can. So it's like a 2-pack epoxy spray can is like what they use in proper paint booths, where they bake the paint on. It's got epoxy resin in it, so it's like glue in the paint, so it really hardens up. Like when you do like a 2-part mixed glue, right, for fiberglassing or anything like that. Just move these over. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Upsetting. Here we go. That's better. Stuck in the middle with you. No, this one sits a bit funny. Don't have any other bike. No. This one always sits weird the way it turns the handlebar. It turns so far. It's a Susie's little thing. Let's just do that. Chuck it over here more. How does that be? Take these mirrors that came with the garbage. You can't see a damn thing out of these mirrors, I tell you. Not the thing. Those mirrors are flipping useless. Oh no, whatever. Oh yeah, I can do an alright wheelie. I'm no good at the full I can do power wheelies and I can hold it up and ride it a bit, but I can't do the hold it up on a perfect balance point and do it. Frankly, I never had the money to risk totaling my bike, so I never did it. Like I do wheelies and stuff, and I get too high, and it's like, nah, man, screw that. I'd rather just enjoy the machine than risk it too much with that. bad for 500 pounds on flat tyres. These bikes are, these two big ones are about 250, 260 kilo each. They're a bit heavy. There we go. The Cool Kids Club. Cool Kids Club rode up for my birthday. There we go. Feeling like my life's coming back to some sanity. This is good. It's good. Just get the car in, eh? If you're just joining us, do drop a sub if you like some chill content. Just try to motivate people and stuff. But I'm always doing something here, building engines and stuff. Like there's the engine out of the car. Oh, I got to point a different way with the camera. There's the engine here of the car I'm putting together. I tried to pull out again, but that's alright. It's alright. How many bikes have I got? I got 4 at the moment. And about 18, I think about 18 cars. Right, guys, give me a moment. It's got a good handbrake in it. I should have given it a bit more momentum, I think, guys. Oh, hello, that must have rolled in at you pretty quick, eh? I didn't realise it was going to end up that close. Good thing I didn't run you over. What's the favourite? Oh, probably the ZX14, the bike. The blue one, the blue one I blew up the other day. I was chill about the bike blowing up. I was chill on stream about that. Because once I got home and I was just laying in bed, I was just like, oh, like, come on, man, like, I need a win, you know. Life's just kicking my ass a bit, but that's alright. We're on track. It's looking better in here than it ever has, you know. We got this in the build, repainted the engine bay and everything in it. Built the motor. Unfortunately, I had to pull the motor back out because the second gear in this automatic box, I just pulled it out of the pile. The gearbox that was in this car was crap. It was stuffed. So I put another box in it that I thought was good. But what it needs adjusted is right, hang on, right there is where you adjust second gear on the gearbox. So with the engine in, it was impossible to do. And the engine's got a leak at the back as well, unfortunately. So that's alright, we'll fix it. We'll fix it. We've got 1200 running. The 1400 blew up the other day, if you just joined us. The 1400 blew up the other day. I've got the 1200 running now. I'm getting that together. I'm going to worry about this soon. But I do need to get her back on the road. But this is the generation before model. And, you know, it's had a hard life. We'll clean it up and get it on the road for a while. And, yeah. I stopped riding it because I ran out of front tyre. See? It went through to the... It's a bit grubby now, but you can see it went through to the threads. So that was the point I had to stop riding. Oh, look, I've got to trim my nails again. Grubby mechanic nails. Yeah, so we got that motor there. It does appear to have a leak out the back of it a bit, which I replaced the seal and stuff, so who knows why it's leaking. We'll find out. We'll get to the bottom of that. And we'll get this back together shortly. Then I might actually be able to build my own car. This is actually, like, that's a car to sell and stuff. This is my actual project car. It's been sitting for about 7 years now, unfortunately. Just other priorities, right? So convertible 300ZX, convertible 2-seater. So yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. All right, guys. Well, why am I reconnecting? Oh, I'm live again. It said I was reconnecting. What else do I do here? What's the vision with that? I've got a body kit and everything for it. Again, it's something else I need to be able to paint, right? So. I wish I got this car a bit further engaged. It's just squeezing the door. Not ideal, but it will do. I should have, I braked a bit coming down. I should have let it just roll in a bit faster. Right. Well, we can head up, if you guys want to keep chatting for a minute, I'll head up to the house, so I'll get a jumper and stuff on. It's probably enough shed time for now. Mrs. will be home soon. She'll be home in about 15 minutes or so, I think. Oil on my third spark plug, what does that mean? Oil on the top of it, or where it's in the cylinder? So like the part that goes inside the motor is oily, or the top of the spark plug, the white part, is oily? Let me know, I'll tell you. Like have you got oil on the tip of the spark plug, or have you got oil on the part where the lead goes? Basically, to answer that question both ways is oil on the bottom of the spark plug is something wrong in the cylinder, like the valve stem seals are leaking. That would be the most likely. If it's on the top of the spark plug, it's just usually under the valve cover. Top is burning fine, bottom part, you got a problem inside the motor, dude. So I'd say valve stem seals. Yeah. You can, quite often, you can change out valve stem seals without pulling the head off the motor. It just depends what motor it is. Sorry guys, I am just going to get a torch on. If you're just joining us, we're just heading out of the garage. I'll head inside for a chat for another 5 minutes or so. But I don't have a torch on me apart from the phone, so hang on. I do my best here, guys. I'm not one of these fancy YouTube grifters with all the money to buy all the gear. Darkness. Yeah, sorry to be the bearer of bad news on that one, my friend, but it is what it is. Don't get upset about it, man. You know. We'll be with you soon. Oh no, I've got to leave the garage door open a bit. I'll have to get Susie to help me push that inside. I'll worry about it later. That's a problem for later. Sorry, while I'm out here, I'll just open the gate for the missus to come home. I know you can't see me because I've only got my phone torch and it's aimed the other way. And if I flip the camera around, then it turns the torch off. Oh yeah, you can sort of see me. Okay? Hang on. Get all this done. Yeah, do subscribe if you've not, guys, if you've hung out for a little bit. Do help me grow my channel. Instead of me getting a sub a day all the time lately. But a lot of that's because I've changed category on YouTube to the automotive rather than sitting inside doing chats and stuff so much. So that's good. It means I get work done and we chat and actually see the work, you know. Hello, puppy. Hold on. Yes, hello. Hello. Oh my gosh, dog, you nearly knocked everything out of my hand again. Hello. You're a lunatic. Oh yeah, you're a lunatic. Lunatic. Another lunatic. Hey, don't nip at my hand, no, on your beds. On your beds. I've just opened the gate for your mother, so you're definitely not going out there. Oh, I made a coffee earlier I didn't finish. You know what I've done is I've left the blooming phone charger down there on the table. That's alright. Hello, dog. Can I help you? Hey. Hey, Noodle, come lie down. Yeah, we all just chat for a minute, guys. Yeah, sorry to be the bearer of bad news on that one, Bradley, but, you know, it's always better to know, I suppose. Yeah. Always better to know. But yeah, like, that's the thing, man. When things go wrong in life, you have to, I know they suck, and it's certainly, you know, it sucked when my motorbike blew up, but me being angry about it, me being depressed about it, or anything, isn't going to make it any better. It's only going to serve to make it worse. It's going to get me stressed out. I'm not going to be in a problem-solving mode. Like, you get what I mean? So that's why it's always best to approach things positively. You know, it can be hard to find the positive, but negative never gets you anywhere, right? So that's how it goes. Oh, well, I'll get rid of the pole there, because we've done some cleaning there. There we go. There's some poll results you should be able to open. I don't know if it shows them to you guys at the time, but there we go. There's the results of the poll. I'll stay on another 10 minutes or so, but yeah, my partner will be home soon. It's my birthday. It's my birthday, so we'll get some chicken nuggets on or something. Have I still got that candle I got for the dog? Hang on, because I got a candle for the dog's second birthday, so I think that'll be my birthday candle this evening. I think I still have it here. What's going on in the cupboard here? Why is everything falling off in the cupboard? What the hell? Mess everywhere in here, man. What's going on? Why is it all like that? Oh, there it is. There we go. So I can use this for my birthday today. I'm turning 39, but we can have this in a chicken nugget. The puppy had this for his second birthday. So there we go. We'll put the number 2 candle. I can celebrate that I turned 2 today. That'll be nice, won't it? I'm never going to grow up. You know, if you haven't grown up by 39, do you ever have to? Do you ever have to? That is the question. No? I don't look too bad for 39. I've been smoking for 20 years, which I wouldn't advise for anybody. I'd look a lot younger. I wouldn't have all these blooming lines if I hadn't smoked for all these years. Don't grow up. Yeah, don't grow up. Isn't it funny, as kids, we always want to grow up and be adults, and we couldn't wait to grow up? Shows how dumb we were, right? Hey, go lie down. Oi. Stop trying to eat the bed. Hey. Look at my anxiety licks. Can you not? Thanks. I didn't want to grow up. Nothing changed. Oh, man. Oh. But yeah, definitely on birthdays, it's one of those things that just triggers people into thinking, I'm getting older, I'm this and that, and I'm getting pretty good at handling it now. But I'm certainly not a person who's like, yeah, like, let's celebrate it. It's just like, okay, another day. Like, I don't have to make a big deal out of it. See how it is. When I was a kid, I wanted Dragon Ball Z powers. That was my desire for the future. Hey, it could still work out for you, man, someday. It could work out. You could become a Super Saiyan if you try hard enough. Be a Pokemon trainer. Yeah, that could work. That was something interesting I learnt recently, was that the entire Pokemon Go game was a data grab for GPS company. So the GPS company needed pictures of all the landmarks and everything. That's what Pokemon Go really was. It wasn't a game to catch Pokemon. It was they were gathering data of GPS coordinates everywhere to make an accurate, to compete with Google Maps and stuff. And so that's why they did it. So, you know, there's pictures of inside houses, buildings, everything. They got the most accurate map of a lot of places on Earth from doing it, which is why there'd be places and parks and stuff and around landmarks, which is where all the hard to get Pokemon would be, right? Yeah, that's what they were really doing. Isn't that trippy? There's nothing sacred. So yeah, they literally got everyone out there like little soldier ants playing Pokemon Go to be the, you know, how are we going to go and get all these landmarks and everything for our GPS software? Oh, we'll make a game and make people go do it for us. Hustled, bro, hustled. Oh yeah, it was creative. It's creative, I guess. We got 8 people in here, and poor Mandy's holding up the whole chat. How are you all going? How's everybody going? Just finished up in the garage. So I'm just doing a few minutes before we finish up. Oh, tired. But nah, as I say, it's my birthday, but I just can't sit still. If I do nothing today, then tomorrow I'll be like, man, I could have done more on my birthday. So I don't know, it's, you know, if I give up a day every year because it's my birthday, I'm going to lose about, you know, I'm going to lose another good 30, 40 days of my life to that. Yeah, I don't know. Feel low if I did nothing. That's exactly it. It's as long as I do something, like, not every day has to be hectic progress. Like, I try and, like, progress at a good rate, and then it's like, sometimes I feel like crap and I really don't want to do stuff, but I'll still do a really productive day. But there's also that point where I'm like, okay, I need to have a slower day today. I need to chill a bit more today. And, you know, just make sure I enjoy the process. Another Prime, mate. Thank you very much, bro. Thank you very much. I've still got a year till I'm 40, so I've got a year left to finish up my, oh no, I didn't stick a spare cigarette away on the shelf. Usually we scurry one away. Hang on, chat. Oh no. Oh, I've messed up there. Oh well. Better for my health anyway. better for my health. I've cut down on them pretty good. I don't think I've got any other ones. Heidi, can you stop scratching, puppy? You're very distracting, you know that, dog? Oh, I know. Life's rough, dog. What did you get me for my birthday, dog? Did you get me anything? Hey? No. Doing well, thank you, yeah. Day by day progress, man. Day by day. But it was 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I set the goal that I was going to, get the caravan, move onto this property, build a garage, build the cabins, get a driveway in and get it like decks in and get it like landscaped a little, good enough, right? And get out of debt by the time I'm 40. So I've got a year left. We're 3 years deep. So I'm on here live every day, putting in the work, building the cars, trying to inspire people as well and stuff, and just hang out and chat. And yeah. Heidi, wait, stop scratching on my bed. Get off. Go on your bed. Why are you scratching on my bed? Go away. Dogs are getting a bit... I've just spent 2 hours in the garage, so they want to go out, but they can wait a minute. Their mum will be home soon and the gate's open, so we'll just wait another 5-10 minutes on that. But I do appreciate the birthday wishes, guys. I do appreciate it. Hopefully get more than one sub today, which is what I've got for the last couple of days. Since I changed the automotive category on YouTube, the algorithm's a bit confused. So it's showing all my automotive stuff, it's showing it to the ADHD, self-help type community, fitness people, that I still want to do all of that, but I want to do it while I'm doing car stuff, right? So then because I used to sit here like this for hours a day and then get frustrated because I'd spend time here and then not really get as much done as I wanted, right? So now we just do it in the garage and I can still do the same kind of chat. It's a bit of a hard one for the algorithm to figure out still, but I'm hoping I can find a way to make it work, Yep. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much. If you haven't liked the stream yet, please do hit the likes. I've got 39 likes my end, it says. So if anybody wants to double tap on me, you can throw up one more. You can get us to the magic 40. If you haven't subscribed yet and you like just hanging out and chatting, and drop a sub. And hope to see you back soon. I'm live usually every day, guys. Just doing like body doubling streams, work alongside me, whatever, all that kind of thing. Yep, thank you for being around, Mandy. Thank you to everybody else for being here. It's been a pleasure. And see you tomorrow. Go tend to souls, go see out the rest of my birthday. All right, thank you, guys. Take care. Peace.